What's up guys, it's Colbert here, back with another edition of the Colbert Vape Report. And today, we're not doing a review, but we are doing a first look at a Joyetech product. Joyetech. This is the Delta 2 Clearomizer / rebuildable tank atomizer. Now, the reason why I'm doing a first look on this is because I do not have any pricing on the unit itself or the coils. I thought I would just talk about it a little bit, show you some of the ins and outs and things like that. I'm not going to do any up close or anything like that. I'll save that for the review, just give you my thoughts on it and what it is. This is Joyetech's delve into the Sub-Ohm Clearo market. This ships with a 0.5 ohm coil, but mine's reading 0.6. It's rated for between 20 and 50 watts. I'm running mine right now at, let's see, 40 watts. I'll give it a vape. I'll slipstream it here. As you can see, it puts out quite a bit of vapor, and has very good flavor. This holds about somewhere around 4 mils of e-liquid, and it does have adjustable airflow, which I will show you right here. On the sides, you have your Cyclops style airflow hole. You just turn it and close it all the way off. You can leave it all the way open. You have your airflow holes, or your juice window here on the side with Joyetech. It also has a removable 510 drip tip. Now, I'm not going to get into the, like I said, I'm not going to get into the up close time or whatever. I'm just going to give you my thoughts on it. I've yet to run this up at, come on, you son of a bitch. I've yet to run this up to 50 watts. But for you guys, I will do that. At 50 watts on this 0.6 ohm coil, that's 5.7 that's 5.7 to 5.8 volts. Here we go. See if we can do it. Getting a little dry at 50, but that's to be expected, almost 6 volts. I usually run it in between 35 and 40 watts. With the airflow wide open. And it vapes just fine. The Atlantis does have a lot more airflow than this does, but I think this has better flavor than the Atlantis. And this also comes with, if I can get the box open, it also comes with an RBTA, your own rebuildable coil. Take off the top here. You can see it is a K-Fun style coil. Just like kind of like the E-Grip style, except this is a lot, I think this is a little bit bigger than the E-Grip style. But yep, it is a K-Fun coil. It comes pre-built with a coil with your wick. It comes with 2 or 3 pre-built coils along with a pad of Japanese cotton. And this is a 1 ohm coil. So if you don't want a sub-ohm, you can build your own coils 1 ohm and above and vape it K-Fun-like. Except this does have a rather large chimney, as you can see there, compared to like K-Fun. So it isn't quite like a K-Fun. Or if you want to build higher than 0.5 ohms, or if you just want to rebuild your own coils, you do have that option. Flavor-wise, flavor is very good. It holds a lot more juice than the Atlantis, and the coils are all cotton. Also, another interesting feature with these coils is that these coils have a juice flow control, which I haven't seen in any Clearo to date. Now, I'll see if I can show this to you. It's a little juicy. So as you can see, there is your juice flow hole. And there we go. And if you turn this, you can see your juice flow hole right there. If you turn the top, you can close it down for a thinner juice if you're starting to get flooding issues. Or you can open it up if you have a thicker, higher VG juice to get more juice flow. And there are 3 of those holes all the way around. And there's 3 of those all the way around the coil. So if you are getting flooding issues, you can close down the juice flow control if you think it's getting too much juice to the coil. And if you think you're not getting enough juice, you can open it up for higher VG juices, which I think that's a pretty cool feature, a feature that I have yet to see in any other Clearo. You just fill it down the side of the tank and watch in your little window here for it to get up to the line. There you go. Put your bottom on. Now, I've yet to vape this at the lower airflow, since I like a lot of airflow, but I will do it for you guys. I will turn it down to some butthole tight airflow, kind of like a K-Fun-esque draw. It's not bad, it's a little hot at those higher wattages, but I like it more wide open. It is a bit of a restrictive lung hit, but you can easily lung hit it. Here it is compared to a dripper, so you can get a gist of the size. It is 22mm, surprisingly enough. But this is the Troll dripper next to it, so it is quite a tall tank, but it does hold I think it's either 4 mils or 4.5 mils. Once I get some pricing on this tank, I will do a full review, but I thought I would just give you guys a little look. It is a cool little addition to the the Sub-Ohm Clearomizer market. So right now, we have Kanger with the sub-tank, which I have yet to try. We have Aspire with the Atlantis, which has the ceramic coils, which I don't trust. And now we have Joyetech with the Delta 2. And I've yet to try the sub-tank, but I prefer this over the Atlantis. Yes, it has less airflow, maybe a little bit less vapor reduction, but it does a lot better on flavor. And it holds more juice. So there's that. And it has the rebuildable option like the sub-tank does. So if you want to rebuild your coil, you don't have to go out and shell out the money for extra coils, which is always very good. But I've yet to have an issue with this tank. I've not had any leaking. I've not had a problem with dry hits until you get up to around the 50 watt range, where that's at 6 volts on a Clearo. So that gets up there. But I usually run it between 35 and 40 watts. At 40 watts, it keeps up the chain vaping just fine. You can turn down the airflow for a more K-Fun-like vape, or you can open up the airflow like I do. And you can do a lung hit. It is a little bit restrictive. Or you can slipstream. You get a thicker, or you get a bigger cloud if you slipstream, or you can just do a regular lung hit like I do. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the first look at the Joyetech Delta 2, a new addition to the Sub-Ohm Clearomizer market. I'll do a full review once I get some pricing information and some more documentation. I will see you in the next video, and as always, happy vaping.